Hey guys, I asked you on my Instagram what kind of YouTube videos you want to see, and to my surprise, a lot of people said daily, casual, relaxed vlogs. So I love that too, honestly, so that's a perfect match. I am in Frankfurt currently and I'm flying out tomorrow, and I already packed my suitcase yesterday. I just have the small suitcase to pack today, so that makes me feel better. Usually never happens, but I use this new packing hypothesis where I put everything that I'm not gonna need into the large suitcase, and into the small carry-on I put just a few things I'm gonna wear, and it's been so helpful so that I don't have to like redo the big one. It's just a one-time thing. I'm literally having the best time of my life here. I feel like I fit in here. And it's funny to me how you can spend months and months in a place and just never feel at home. And somewhere else you can just, I've been here for a few days and I feel like I belong. It's so amazing. That is my other hypothesis, that every place has its own energy and you either mesh with it well or you don't. Like I have my own energy and any city I go to has its own energy. It's like about alignment with that and how effortless it is. Here, it's effortless, apart from the construction. But honestly, I don't even hear it. One other thing that makes me so happy is, I could never find good chocolate in the US. Even the like super organic almond milk $8 bar of chocolate, like I've tried different, I didn't just get a Milka and decide that it's not good. I've tried all kinds of like a range of chocolates. In the US, I just couldn't find chocolate that I personally, me personally, that I like. Oh, and it's so good to be back in Europe. I got this white chocolate with Earl Grey, and it's so good. Everything is just so good. Another new thing that has happened is that after 3 years on plant milks, I started drinking real milk again. I think the one that tastes the best is the organic whole fat milk. I tasted it by accident, and since then I can't go back to oat milk, which is crazy. Oops. But I realized that when I drink coffee with oat milk, it is oat milk with coffee. But when I drink coffee with normal cow's milk, then I can actually taste coffee better. Does it make sense? I remember when I stopped eating plant-based, I just felt so guilty and I felt like, what if I say it and people hate me? And now I just literally couldn't give anything to that, and it feels so good because I finally just listen to what feels good to my body, and it's so empowering. I think I finally have more of this internal validation where I don't need people to tell me I'm right. I don't need people to tell me that I'm doing something well. I fucking know what I want and I know what I want to do, and if I feel good, then I'm just gonna do it. It's like, if you live life and you constantly look over your shoulder to get like validation, like, am I doing it right? Okay, can I do it? Can I proceed? I feel like with being a public person and sharing a lot about my life, and well, it's still like 2% of my life, but it's still a lot to share with the world, I would again constantly look over my shoulder and be like, oh my gosh, what if people say something, or am I doing the right thing? And now I understand that the right thing is what is right here in my heart and in my gut. It's just so fucking nice. I think we go to school for so many years. Like, I'm just 23, and for the most of my life I've been in the educational system, and we constantly have this sort of like approval or disapproval from an outside source, right? We write a paper and then it's not about the expression itself, it's about how that expression matches or doesn't match some outside criteria, and we're constantly being graded, right? You did a good job, you did a bad job, here's how you can improve. And it is validation, and once you get out of it in your 20s, it's like, well, how the hell do I know now what is right and what is wrong? And so I think it's natural that we seek gurus or teachers or peers, people to tell us that we're doing a good job, or people to tell us you're doing the right thing, just like keep going. I realized that the only source and the most important source and the most authentic, truthful source is your heart and your gut, and that's all you kind of need. Like, your life doesn't need to make sense to anyone at all. And it doesn't matter if it aligns or doesn't align with the measures of success that exist in wherever you live. If you're doing what you want to do and if it makes sense to you specifically, you're already winning at life. You're already winning at life. And I sort of feel like it's about learning to listen to that inner voice. First of all, to hear it, then to hear it more often, then to listen to it and actually start following what it tells you. And it might be scary at first, but then you like practice, you keep going, and then at some point you drinking whole milk in your coffee. If my younger self saw me right now, she'd be terrified. Of course, I'm not just talking about milk. I mean anything. I'm gonna go read my book on how to be an adult in relationships. It's one of the best books I've written. I'm only halfway through it, and it talks a lot about like family trauma. It talks a lot about inner validation and just all the good things. Wait, let me show it to you. If you guys are also looking for a really great book to read this summer. So damn good. So damn good. From Frankfurt to New York, back to Frankfurt. How was your cake?
Great. I'd say a good 9 out of 10. How was yours?
Same. Well, an 8 out of 10, I think.
Yeah.
It was good. The coffee was good.
Yeah.
But the company was the best. 20 out of 10.
Oh, thank you.
Last night I finished packing, and right now I am in Park here in Frankfurt, and it's so green and luscious and beautiful, and I'm enjoying my time in the grass before I go to the airport. There's been a lot of strikes at the airport recently, but luckily I'm flying Air Serbia and that should be fine. Also, first time flying through Serbia, fun. Honestly, I'm just here processing. That's it. You know, sometimes we get caught up in living life from one big thing to the next. One accomplishment, one big life change, one dream. And then as soon as we get there, we just feel empty. Because then the question is, what's next? And I think the antidote to that dissatisfaction is actually enjoying the transitional phases, like this one. You know, living day by day instead of one dream to the next. There's so much more joy in that. So much more presence. Then you can't really be disappointed or dissatisfied. Because you notice all the beautiful things every single day. So who cares if that thing manifests or not? You're already enjoying yourself. It is 5 a.m. and I think this is where I will conclude this vlog, guys. I am in the bathroom of the business lounge in the new Istanbul airport. And this is my first time flying business ever in my whole life, and I'm so excited. Thank you for watching this chill day in the life. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will talk to you soon, and that's it. I'm just obsessed with the marble. Okay, bye.